Welcome back to RobsCamino. Now, some of you might recognize my guest today, Ivar Rekve. Have I pronounced that correctly?
That's correct,
And
yes.
Ivar is very well known in Camino circles because he's the founder and owner, if you like, of a fantastic forum. And that's what we're going to be talking about this week, coming right up. So Ivar, I feel like I've known you forever. I joined your forum about 5 years ago when I first got interested in the Camino, and it's an absolute mine of information. People can learn everything on that forum. So tell us a little bit about how the forum started and what's it all about.
Well, the forum got started back in 2004. I think it was in October 2004. I set it up. And I posted the first post, and it was a strange feeling because I tried to start this community, and it was only me, member number one. That was me, and I posted a post to myself, saying, "Here I am."
Did you create, 5 different logins for you so you could talk?
No, no, I didn't. But it was funny. But actually, the funny story is that it started as a blog first. It was when I moved here to Santiago in 2004. I didn't speak Spanish, so while I was learning Spanish, I was thinking, well, I have to have something to do. So what I did is I started the blog about Santiago. It's called Santiago Today. So way back, the forum was at santiagotoday.com. So the blog started. I wrote posts about events going on in Santiago with some photos, and I realized in the comments people were talking about Camino questions or asking me things about the Camino in the comments of the blog. I said, well, let's try a forum format. And then I started a forum, and little by little, people came along and had questions. And I remember in the beginning, there was not a lot of information on the web in English, like bus times at the bus station. When does the bus to Finisterre go? When is the Sarria bus go? So I remember in the beginning, I would call. People would ask on the forum, and I would call the bus station to get the information and everything, and then it grew and grew and grew, and it's become what it is today.
So how many members do you have now on the forum?
I don't even remember. I think
I keep saying to people 30,000, but it's way above that now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 80, I think, but it doesn't make sense to use that number a lot because it's people from 2004 have signed up, and they fell off when they lost interest in the Camino, and they go away. So they're not 80,000 active people. There's people accumulating during these years.
But it's an amazing resource, and I don't think there's anything else like it in the world. I'm sure maybe in other languages.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really researched a lot if there's something similar. There was another forum in English about the Camino, but I think it closed down.
But the amazing thing, I had a forum for years on a business topic, and it was so hard to get it going. And I keep referring to your forum, it's like, this is what a forum should be like. And as a forum member, what makes it fairly unique, I think, is the community that you've created online is almost like the community that you meet when you walk the Camino. It has that feeling.
I think I've been very lucky in the way that I kind of fell into this whole Camino community thing, because the Camino in itself is a community in a way, I feel. And I feel the Camino group and the pilgrims that I've made the community for they're so nice people that it's easy to make a community with these people. Because they're so nice people to begin with, and they're very giving, and it's easy to be around these type of people. So it's easy to create a good environment, I feel. Like I would imagine if you create a forum for BMWs or cars, or it will be such a wide, different range of people with different interests, and it will be much more difficult to handle.
Yeah, I think so. So. And I don't know any other sort of online community where you can jump on and post a question and it will be a question that gets asked almost every day of the week for the last 16 years. You know, are boots or shoes better? And within 2 minutes, there'll be 3 members will have replied. And they'll be so polite, you know. This is a really common question, but you know, this is what I'd suggest.
Yeah, that is amazing. It's great. It's great that and also the good thing, the thing I like about it too is that you can get 3 or 4 different answers, and they're all different opinions on the same topic, which means you could kind of choose which solution fits you the best. You know, many times in the Camino, there's not one really correct answer. You know, some people do it this way and some people do it the other way.
And you're involved in the Camino in other ways, aren't you? Because we're talking now in the first week of June 2020, so the pandemic is just starting to reduce. And I noticed on the forum, you've given a lot of space to owners of albergues and other businesses along the Camino where you know, pilgrims can help donate and keep their businesses going. So I mean, that's terrific. You're really engaged with the whole Camino community in Spain as well, aren't you?
Well, I try to, because I wanted to do something, because I knew there's a lot of small businesses suffering these days when there's not a lot of pilgrims. And the virus situation hit just when the spring came around and people were supposed to come in walking, and they've been without an income over the whole winter. And then just when they start to supposedly get some money flowing in, this hit. So what I decided to do, and it gets very complicated. So the solution that I ended up using was just trying to get the albergues or the businesses that need help to sign up for a GoFundMe page or something, and then something similar. And then I would promote that GoFundMe page on the forum, because that means that the money go directly from the person wanting to give directly to the business. I didn't want to end up in the middle and having to manage the money then that I have to divvy out. I didn't want to do that.
So if I can talk about grubby commercial things, and because I think you do this really well on the forum, so there's opportunities for people to pay a small sum and help sponsor the forum. You have a store on the forum where people can buy guidebooks and stuff like that. Do you do other stuff, or is like the forum your life?
No, the forum is my life now. So the forum has been around, as I said, since 2004. So that's 16 years. The first 9 was the forum was a hobby. I was doing other IT related work on the side, but now the volume is so that I could say that I can make a living out of it.
Yeah, great. And we hear your 3-year-old running around there.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, everyone on the forum knows him, of course, because that was a big announcement.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So, if people are wondering where you're from, you're actually from Norway, aren't you?
I'm Norwegian, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And you speak fluent Spanish?
Yes.
So is your wife from Galicia?
Yes, she's from here. So that's why we ended up here when we moved here. Because when I moved here in 2004 without knowing any Spanish or anything, so I kind of started from scratch. Sorry about the door. Right. My wife just rescued the little one.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
Yeah, so 2004, we moved here, and it was she got a job here, and then I came along, and I wanted to, because we lived in the US before that, and I decided we wanted to go back to Europe. Okay. So we ended up here.
So what's the future for you? What's going to be next with the forum? Are you?
I don't know. I've been actually reading. There's a new version of the forum coming up, because the forum is running on it's a software called Shenforo. That's the software version, and then there's a new version coming up later this year that have some nice features that the developers are just starting to post a little bit these days what the new features will be, and so I've been reading a little bit about that, and that looks interesting. And other than that, there's nothing really big I have in mind. It's just keep things rolling, you know.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Because if it's your livelihood, on the one hand, you've got these tens of thousands of people all over the world which love this community, and it's kind of at odds a little bit when you're trying to make a living from it as well. So I know that there's a little bit of advertising on the forum, and then when people sponsor the forum or become paid members, then they don't see the ads. So there's kind of
I try to.
little ways
I
you
don't
can
know.
monetize
I
it.
try to not bother people too much with the ads, but it's a way for me to make a living. So my idea is that if you become a donating member, you don't see any ads.
No.
So you have two ways to contribute: it's seeing ads and once in a while clicking on one, or donating, and then I'll just remove all the ads. So
I have to say, you are an absolute master at not making it feel like a commercial site. It doesn't feel like that at all. And in fact, the fact that you have an online store, can I just say it's very hard to find where it is. So you don't overly promote that either.
No,
guidebooks.
Because I don't allow other people to post commercial content on the forum. So I feel like I'm just another user. It's not exactly true, because sometimes I do posts. If someone asks about it, I post maybe a link to the store. If someone asks about the book and I say, well, I have it here.
I don't think people would be offended, given it's your forum, if you had a little
I know. No, but it's a rule, and it's a rule, and I try not to I try to make it so that it's fair,
Well, I think people are getting a flavor of what the forum is all about just hearing you. And the nature of it.
Well, it is my forum, so I started.
It's very much. It's got your personality. Yeah.
Well, that's nice. I try to.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. And obviously, it's been a fairly quiet time for you, but hopefully things are going to pick up now. So, if anyone's watching this, if you're not a member of Ivar's forum, we'll put a link below. So you need to be on there. It's a fantastic community, and you can learn everything you need to know.
I have to also say something about the moderators that are doing a great job helping me, because without them, I couldn't have done it. Which is, I have to say, thank you to them. Yeah.
No, they are terrific, and I mean, it's just amazing the amount of information that is on that forum. So if you're thinking of walking any of the Caminos, you'll find stuff on there, and there are some real experts. I mean, there's people who've walked 20 Caminos or something.
Yes, there's a lot of people there.
Yes. Okay, well, Ivar Rekve, I'll try and get that pronunciation correct.
There you go. Yep.
We'll put a link to your forum down below. It's great to chat to you. I had met you once in real life. You probably don't remember. We did drop in and see you in Santiago. I had my little.
I remember. I think I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had my little Thai wife with me.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
And but I feel like I've known you for years anyway on the forum. So thank you for joining us, and it's terrific
thank you,
to
Rob.
talk to you all the way from Santiago de Compostela. Of course, that's where you live.